The art of temptation. She had heard about the art of temptation many times before, but she had never experienced it for herself. It was something that could only be understood through firsthand experience, and she was determined to know what it felt like. She had heard that he was the master of temptation, and so she sought him out. It wasn't hard to find him. He was well known in certain circles. She approached him with nervous anticipation, unsure of what to expect. He was like a predator stalking her as she moved through the crowd. She could feel his eyes on her, and it made her heart race. When he finally approached her, she was almost relieved. It was like the tension in the air had finally been released. He moved closer, his movements almost predatory. His chest pressed against her back, and she could feel his warm breath on her neck. She shuddered with pleasure as his hands began to caress her body lightly. It was like he knew exactly where to touch her, to send ripples of pleasure throughout her entire being. She melted into him, her body responding to his every touch. She knew that she would succumb to the art of temptation. She was powerless to resist him. It was like he had cast a spell over her, and she was completely under his control. As the night wore on, she lost track of time. They moved together like they were one entity, completely in sync. She felt alive in a way that she had never felt before. When it was over, she was left feeling dazed and confused. Had it all been real, or had it been some kind of dream? She didn't know, but one thing was for sure, she wanted more. As she walked away from him, she couldn't help but wonder what other secrets he held. The art of temptation was just the beginning. What else was he capable of?